Farmers grumble as Uzodinma pays herdsmen 8 million naira for missing cows. Where the people of N8M local government area of Imo State, particularly farmers, are counting their losses following the destruction of their crops and farmland by the herdsmen who infiltrated the area through Umaya in Abia State. They were not happy that Governor Hope Uzodinma settled what they described as fraudulent bills of few of the herdsmen missing cows without considering compensation of their own crops and farmland destroyed by cows. People of the area were said to have risen early morning of April 16, 2020 and saw over 400 cows in their respective farms by the said herdsmen, thereby demanding crops and farmland value over 100 million naira. Daily Independent gathered that the youth of the area intercepted them, killed some of the cows, and chased away the herdsmen, who later demanded compensation for their missing cows and was made to have signed an undertaking not to again graze their cows in the entire local government area. Community leaders in the area said that the action of the Fulani herdsmen was a flagrant violation of the customs of their communities, which prohibits open grazing of cows, goats, sheep, etc. within their communities and farmland. Recall that Southeast governors have earlier resolved that open grazing of cows on the roads or farmland can no longer be tolerated, just as the governors would want others to do their legitimate businesses without breaking the laws of the land. Appreciating Governor Hope Uzodinma for his involvement in solving the herders and farmers' problems, which would have ended up in loss of lives, the group known as Rdsm N8M in a letter entitled Letter of Appreciation dated May 15, 2020 said, "We as leaders of Rdsm N8 and social-cultural group made up of the entire people of N8 have noted with appreciation the intervention of Your Excellency in the resolution of the 8 million naira exaggerated claim against our people made by the Fulani owners of the cows said to be missing in our local government at a meeting held in N8 on April 23, 2020. Some of our elders have written to you on this matter, drawing the attention of Your Excellency to the circumstances of the incident which occurred in our local government area during the period of the COVID-19 lockdown order of your government and the federal government of Nigeria, which is binding on citizens except those on essential services and duties. In the letters, we drew the attention of Your Excellency to the fact that the roaming of those cattle was a violation of the COVID-19 lockdown order of your government, the government of Imo State. Above all, the action of the herders was a flagrant violation of the anti-open grazing law of the government of Imo State, reference Imo State of Nigeria Law Number 9 of 2006 as attached herewith. The community leaders who commended their youth for resisting the presence of herdsmen with their cows said in her letter, while we disapproved the action of our youth in killing some of the cows, we also commended their action in resisting the reckless destruction of our farmland by the herders. it is important let Your Excellency know that as peace-loving people, Ezinite leaders had engaged in the process of peaceful resolution of the matter. While we supported the payment of the alleged missing cows, they on their part had agreed not to return to our local government area to engage in open grazing of their cattle, and action, as you can see from the above, is absolutely illegal, flagrant violation of the custom of our people, as well as law number 9 of 2006 of the Imo State government, which prohibits open grazing. We were in the process of implementing this agreement, no matter how unfair their claims were, when this good news came that Your Excellency has decided and in fact paid the money to the herders from government coffers, as contained in the press release signed by your Chief Press Secretary, Media Advisor Mr. Oguwike Nwachukwu on May 14, 2020, that you have graciously intervened in the resolution of the issue of the 8 million naira claim by the Fulani herders. While thanking Your Excellency for this gesture, we implore you to use your good offices to protect the people of Ezinite local government area and their farmland by ensuring that the Imo State Law number 9 of 2006, as well as our customary law, are protected from violation by the herdsmen or any other person that matter. As was agreed with the herdsmen during the negotiations, they agreed not to come back to graze in our territory again, and we hope Your Excellency will help to ensure that this agreement is honored in order to protect our farm and crops, as our people depend and survive mainly on subsistence farming. We also wish to ensure you that our communities in Ezinite local government area will do all in our power to ensure that the laws are fully observed in our areas. It is important to remind Your Excellency that the population data as of 8 May 2020 from the Director Population Census Commission shows that the population of Ezinite local government area as at 2006 census was 168,767, while the projection as at 2020 is 262,303, with the approximate area of Ezinite local government being 98,115 kilometers square. This gives us a population density of 2,651.8 per square meter. This data certainly confirms the obvious fact that Ezinite local government is one of the most densely populated areas of Africa. The community leaders who endorsed the appreciation letter to the governor include Nze Felix Momo, Chairman, Umushoko Ezi West, Chief A.U. Ogochukwu, Ihite Ezi West. Wow, this is serious. Uzodinma paying 8 million naira to the herdsmen, so that what will happen? A lot of Imolites are not happy for the fact that Uzodinma paid the sum of 8 million naira to the herders who destroyed their farmland, who destroyed all their crops, yet he was able to pay them the sum of 8 million naira, so that, according to Uzodinma, so that they would not come and attack the people of Imo State. But one thing, what I see to this is that if this continues to happen, Because for somebody like Uzodinma to say he will be paying, or he paid 8 million naira to the herdsmen, that means he's giving them edge over the people of Imo State, because this will not make them to come back again, that they want to destroy people of this town, because he has not done any good by paying that money. Because if you believe you are trying to protect the lives of these people, you are not protecting anything, because it will give them edge over the people of Imo State, that after all their governor came to beg us. And that is how I see it. I pray that the good Lord will continue to give us wisdom to be able to rule these people, because it's getting too much. My prayer is that God will continue to protect the land, because these so-called Esme, I don't know what they are looking for in Southeast in the first place. If not that they are looking for trouble, I don't see reason why they will leave their own state to come to someone's farmland to destroy it. In the end, they will not be demanding for money. This is nonsense. Well, let me have your take on this, and remember to subscribe for more updates. Thanks and God bless.